Greetings, my name is Essa Bokarr SY. I'm here to talk about what is dangerous and it is indeed scary, which is voodoo and witchcraft being the darkest side of the black market in West Africa, which is also a lucrative business for those engaged in human trafficking. Therefore, it is one of those heinous crimes, evil deeds that society should tackle and do so with immediate effect. If not, it is a part of the black market that is generating income for people who one can consider to be twins of cannibals. Voodoo and witchcraft are dismissed by many in public, but justified by many in hiding at the same time. We must put a stop to it. In fact, the worrisome part of it is that there are marketing agents within the health sector who sometimes, or in most cases, are very difficult to detect, track, and expose. We must not relent. We must stand up to fight against this menace. It is part of the culture of many. Unfortunately, most of those who practice this identify themselves with Abrahamic religions. They are not only animists. For the animist, it is a crime within the framework of law, but justified as far as practicing what they do is concerned. But the dangerous part of it is when people who identify with Abrahamic religions like Islam and Christianity would cover themselves with that shield, but behind the scenes practice it. Trafficking in human organs is also rampant. But in the case of West Africa, it's not about taking it to a hospital for transplanting organs, but it is more about rituals, which makes it more scary, more dangerous, and more unwanted. This is exactly why human trafficking cannot be removed from within our society. Because most of those who talk about it, most of those who are expected to be the lawmakers and policymakers are in effect involved in it. It will take sincerity, it will take decency, it will take faith, strong faith for that matter, not fake faith, to fight against this menace. Let us all remember that there are people who see the selling of albinos, the selling of virgin girls, and also the dissecting of the body of the dead and removing, or the living for that matter, and removing organs for sacrifices within us. Those are the very ones who would go against it in public, but support it in hiding. It is difficult to uproot, but it is possible to uproot. Let us stand up and fight against this menace that people would justify as something inherited. If it was that anything or everything we inherit we need to keep, then I wonder why some of us would wear clothes. Because during the time of hunters and gatherers, prehistoric times, our dresses, the ones we are putting on now, were not common. But we have accepted that change is the only thing that is permanent in life. With that permanent thing in life, we must stand up to change this evil practice, which is voodoo and witchcraft, being one of the scariest parts of the black market in West Africa that encourages human trafficking and the trafficking of human organs, which is not used for scientific reasons, in fact, because the selling of organs or signing forms or papers to allow somebody to transplant one's organ from his or her part to the other person could be legal and scientific. In fact, sacrificing one's organ and hand it over for another person to survive is the highest part of sacrifice. But when it comes to it being removed by force, killing others for rituals, taking one's neighbor's blood, one kin's blood, to a tree, to an oracle, for nothing other than wealth, for nothing other than fame and power, that is also the height of evil. I will be serializing these videos for us to expose this menace. So I call upon all law enforcement agents within and outside of West Africa to understand that standing up against this is noble, and anyone who does so will be protected by Allah or God, and also will be protected by truth and law. Thank you very much. I'm your brother Essa Bokarr SY.